Dogworks Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dogworks. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com.
When we think of World War I heroes, we often picture soldiers in muddy trenches, medics rushing into no man's land, and nurses tending to the wounded. But among them were other, quieter heroes, four-legged rescuers known as mercy dogs. These dogs worked without fanfare, often under fire, risking their lives to find and comfort the wounded. They weren't just animals in uniform. They were lifelines for soldiers facing the unthinkable. Hello and welcome to Dogworks Radio. I'm your host, Michelle Forto, and the lead trainer of Alaska Dogworks, where we help you have the best relationship possible with your dog. We have been spending a lot of time lately researching articles about service and therapy dog history as we relaunch our programs to serve our clients better, and we knew we wanted to tell the story of the mercy dogs. The mercy dogs of World War I were more than battlefield tools. They were comrades. They brought hope to the hopeless, eased the fear of the dying, and gave soldiers a reason to believe they might make it home. Their bravery, devotion, and service deserve to be remembered alongside the human heroes of the Great War. How did the Mercy Dog program begin? The idea of using dogs for battlefield rescue took shape in Germany in the late 19th century. Jean Bungartz, a German painter and animal advocate, founded the first organized medical dog program known as the Sanitation Corps. By the time the First World War erupted in 1914, Germany had thousands of trained dogs ready for service. France, Italy, and Austria had similar programs. Britain was slower to act. It wasn't until 1917, after heavy losses on the Western Front, that the British War Dog School was formed under Major Edwin Huntingville Richardson. Richardson had long believed in the value of military dogs. He was proven right by war's end. These animals had saved countless lives. What mercy dogs did on the battlefield. Mercy dogs were trained to do something no human could do as efficiently: search vast, dangerous battlefields quickly and silently. After an attack, they were sent into no man's land at night or during lulls in fighting. Each carried saddlebags stocked with bandages, water, and sometimes small flasks of brandy or rum. When they found a wounded soldier, they had two main jobs: stay with the soldier, providing comfort and warmth until help arrived, or, if the soldier could not move, return to their handler with an item of the soldier's clothing as a signal for medics to follow. Mercy dogs were trained to ignore the dead and focus only on those who could still be saved. A grim but necessary skill. In some cases, they even dragged soldiers to safety or guided stretcher bearers through the chaos. The work was perilous. Poison gas, artillery fire, and sniper rounds claimed many canine lives. Yet they continued to serve, seemingly aware of the urgency of their mission. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll be right back. While any capable working dog could be trained for the role, certain breeds proved especially effective. Boxers, strong, loyal, and fearless. Boxers were prized for their devotion to their handlers and ability to comfort the wounded. German Shepherds, intelligent, trainable, and steady under pressure. Doberman Pinschers, agile and alert. They excelled at navigating rugged terrains. Smaller mixed-breed dogs also served, especially as message carriers. But the physically demanding rescue work often required larger, more robust breeds. Individual stories of bravery. Numbers and facts only tell part of the story. The real measure of the Mercy Dog's courage comes from the lives they touched. Sergeant Stubby, probably the most famous American war dog. Stubby was a Boston Terrier type stray who served with the U.S. 102nd Infantry Regiment. He warned troops of mustard gas attacks, located wounded soldiers, and even captured a German soldier trying to map Allied trenches. He participated in 17 battles, earning 2 Purple Hearts and a place in history. Rags, a scrappy mixed breed terrier found in Paris. Rags became a messenger dog for the U.S. 1st Infantry Division during the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He carried critical messages through heavy shell fire, saving lives by keeping communications open. Injured and gassed, Rags survived the war and became a beloved mascot at home. Caesar, the ANZAC dog. Serving with the New Zealand Rifle Brigade, Caesar, a bulldog, was trained to locate wounded soldiers and led medics to them. Wearing a gas mask when needed, Caesar rescued numerous men before being killed in action. His unit deeply felt his loss. Billy, smuggled to France by the men of the U.S. 315th Infantry Regiment, Billy was a mixed-breed female who proved her worth on the front lines. Wounded and gassed herself, she still managed to alert troops and surprise attacks. The Germans placed a bounty on her head, a testament to her effectiveness. The scale of their service. It's estimated that 10,000 Mercy Dogs served on the Allied side during World War I, saving thousands of lives. Germany alone trained more than 6,000 medical dogs and employed over 30,000 dogs in various military roles. Many never returned home. These dogs were not spared the dangers of war. Around 7,000 German war dogs were killed in action, with similar losses among the Allies. Yet their presence on the battlefield offered a rare combination of practical aid and emotional comfort, leaving a lasting legacy. The success of the Mercy Dog program influenced the creation of later military working dog units in World War II, Korea, and beyond. Their ability to search for the wounded under fire also inspired civilian search and rescue programs and indirectly the modern therapy dog movement. Today, therapy and service dogs carry forward the same qualities that made Mercy Dogs invaluable: loyalty, intelligence, and an unshakable bond with the humans they help. The Mercy Dogs of World War I were more than battlefield tools. They were comrades. They brought hope to the hopeless, eased the fear of the dying, and gave soldiers a reason to believe they might make it home. Their bravery, devotion, and service deserves to be remembered alongside the human heroes of the Great War. That's it. What questions do you have for us? Please let us know on our social media, and we will do our best to address them in an upcoming episode. Before we end the show, let's press pause for a sec. Maybe ask yourself, why did this resonate with me? What aspect of my relationship with my canine buddy could I apply this to? And what am I going to do differently this week to make my dog's training a little easier? So take time to mull it over, talk it out with a family member or trusted friend, put some ideas down in your training journal, and then check back next week for our next episode. As always, I look forward to hearing your thoughts. So reach out and find me on Instagram at AKDogworks and let's spark a conversation. Until then, keep going. You are doing great. It's time to create the relationship with your dog that you've always dreamed of. Thanks for listening to Dogworks Radio. You can find the show notes for this episode and all others at alaskadogworks.com. And if you know someone in your life who needs help with their dog's training, be a hero and share our podcast with them, and we will see you next time. At Dogworks Radio, we're committed to producing high-quality content by a team with expertise and experience in their field and consultation with relevant qualified experts. For this piece on the history of mercy dogs in World War I, Michelle Forto tapped her experience as a longtime dog trainer, podcaster, and dog owner. We rely on reputable primary sources, including government and professional organizations and academic institutions, and our writers' personal experiences where appropriate. We verify all facts and data, back them with credible sourcing, and revisit them over time to ensure they remain accurate and current. You can read more about our team, our contributors, and our editorial policies on our website, alaskadogworks.com.
From First Paw Media, this is DogWorks Radio. We hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we invite you to subscribe in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. You'll find a link on the episode notes. You can tap or swipe on the episode cover art, and you'll see some offers from our sponsors. You can support our show by supporting them. If you like what you have heard, we would love it if you could give us a 5-star rating and tell your friends how to subscribe too. Your hosts are Robert and Michelle Forto. Our producer is Robert Forto and created for First Paw Media.